Hi, this is Hank Will with Grit Magazine. We're back again today to talk about raising healthy, happy chickens. With me is Dr. Mikkel Rader, a nutritionist with Purina Animal Nutrition. Mikkel, there are so many opinions on what's best when it comes to watering chickens. Where do you weigh in on this topic?
Hank, there are so many good options out there for watering systems for chickens that I'd hate to pick just one. There are gravity-fed fountain-style waterers like this one that are the standard, but some people like the newer nipple-style waterers like what you're holding. The most important thing about watering chickens is keeping the water fresh and clean. Most poultry diseases, from coccidiosis to bacterial diseases, are spread through fecal contamination of water and feed. Even with the nipple waterers, you have to make sure they don't leak, which causes the bedding to get wet and provides a breeding ground for disease.
I usually try to suspend the water off the floor of the coop, or even the brooder for that matter. What suggestions do you have for keeping the water clean?
Use a closed container system like this one and then place it up off the ground on a raised platform or mount it on a wall, or as you suggested, hang it from the ceiling in the coop. The height of the feeder or the waterer should be at the same height as the back of the birds, and you'll need to raise it as the birds grow to keep it at that same height. This will help prevent fecal contamination and prevent the chickens from walking or standing in the water. Aside from that, you'll want to change and refill the water containers frequently.
What about watering in the winter? My setup is small enough that I just fill waterers with warm water a couple of times a day, but it isn't ideal. Any tips for our readers on how to keep water from freezing without heating the whole hen house?
Well, birds should never be without water, even if it's just for a few minutes. There are quite a few heated chicken waterers on the market that will allow the birds to have access to water 24/7. You can either purchase a heated base, or you can get the gravity-fed fountain waterers with built-in heat. It usually doesn't take much to keep water from freezing. Again, just be sure you keep the containers clean and change the water regularly to prevent any contamination.
Thanks, Mikkel. For more great tips on raising chickens, be sure to visit grit.com or purinamills.com/chicken-feed.